Hello, welcome to Pro Wrestling Weekly UK. We have the Royal Rumble coming up. Are we looking forward to the Men's Rumble, the Women's Rumble, the Mixed Gender Match, the title matches? I don't know. Let's wait and see. Here's my predictions for. Let's go with first. Seth Freakin Rollins versus Roman Reigns for the Universal title. I think that we're going to get a title change. I think we're going to see something crazy happen with Roman Reigns for the WrestleMania period. Maybe a little rivalry with Brock Lesnar, we don't know. But I'm going to go with Seth Rollins. Let's talk about the mixed gender tag team match between Beth Phoenix and Edge versus The Miz and Maryse. Feels like we've seen these matches all the time between married couples that have been in wrestling. Obviously, Edge got the one up so far, so it's probably going to be The Miz winning this match at the Royal Rumble to set up a third and final rubber match at WrestleMania. I think that it'll be obviously a cheat win. That's the only way this storyline can carry on properly. I think it'll be a good match, solid match. But I'm going to go with The Miz and Maryse, a cheat win. And now we've got Brock the Beast Lesnar versus the almighty Bobby Lashley. I don't see Brock losing the title straight away unless they're going to do somehow because we all know it's going to be Brock versus Roman at WrestleMania. It makes sense the way everything's going. I think that Brock will probably win this match, keep the title, and set up that WrestleMania match with Roman somehow. Roman might get in a Rumble interfere, we don't know. He might lose the title and interfere because his match is first on the card. So we will have to wait and see what happens there. I'm going to go with Brock to retain. And Bobby will get another match somewhere for the title after WrestleMania probably. We hope he does because he was a good champion before, so let's hope he continues. I don't think MVP is going to be much of a difference in this match. So I'm going to go with a Brock win. Set up some kind of main event with Roman at WrestleMania. Now we've got Becky Lynch versus Doudrop. It feels really bad to say this, but this just seems like a formality win for Becky. I know Doudrop's getting a lot of hype right now, with a lot of pushes. But do you really see Becky Lynch losing her title before WrestleMania? Because I don't. So we have to wait and see what happens there. I'm not going to talk much about this match because, in all honesty, I think it's a bit early for Doudrop, and we know that Becky's not going to lose, are we? Alright. Next up is the Women's Royal Rumble. Who's going to win the Women's Royal Rumble? Let's have a look who's in the match. So confirmed so far, we got Rhea Ripley, Nikki Ash, Dana Brooke, Carmella, Queen, Zelina. I'm going to stop saying what's in it because it just gets boring after that. So we got to think who's actually going to realistically win this. We got the legends coming back with Brie and Nikki Bella. We got Lita. We got Michelle McCool. We got Kelly Kelly. We got Summer Rae. And the weirdest one for all is Impact Women's Champion Mickie James. So this is a very, very, very weird year for WWE. And Sonya Deville's in it as well. So who are we waiting for to get the next push? Charlotte Flair's in it. And she's already championing the other brand. So we have to wait and see. I think, realistically, a legend isn't going to win it. Mickie James is definitely not going to win it. I don't know why she's there. I will bite my words if she does. I think maybe the late announcement of Sasha Banks being in the Royal Rumble may give her the win. The same as Sonya Deville. I am going to go with Sasha Banks. It would be nice to see Rhea Ripley win and get that title main event picture back again. But I think obviously Sasha Banks been away and she's going to come back and probably get the win. So that's all I've got to say about that matter. It will set up obviously that amazing, well, we say amazing, that match of we've had the Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch, Then we can have the Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks, or we can have the Charlotte Flair versus Sasha Banks match at WrestleMania, so it'll be good. So we have to wait and see what happens there. Next up, we have the Men's Royal Rumble. And so there is a lot of announcements made for this already, and no real big shocks to the names. Obviously we have the guest appearance of Johnny Knoxville, but everybody else is on brand. There's no legends so far that have been announced. We have to wait and see what happens on the day. So realistically, with where everything's going, Royal Rumbles normally follow storyline, or do they? That's why I said this Royal Rumble, I'm going to go for something a bit different. I don't think an obvious person is going to win. I think that AJ Styles is going to win the Royal Rumble, because he's done everything else in his career. He's going towards the end of it now, and I just don't see anybody else who's in the Rumble winning the Rumble. The only other contender I had was probably Kevin Owens, but I don't think Kevin Owens is going to win it yet. I know there's obviously a lot of hype now because of his big paycheck, but I just don't think he's going to win right now. So I'm just going to go with AJ Styles as a safe bet for me, because obviously for me he's the best wrestler ever. I don't think there's been anybody near him, and that includes SM as well. I won't say his name because my fellow host of this channel will be very angry with me for saying that, but I don't care. I think AJ Styles is the best wrestler of all time. I think he outdoes everybody, and I think a Royal Rumble win would look good on his CV or his retirement plan. I don't know what you want to say, but I'm going to go with AJ Styles to win the Royal Rumble as the men's, and I'm very curious to see who the other 5 competitors that haven't been announced are yet. Rewind. Let's go back to the Women's Royal Rumble for 1 second. So I've heard little rumours that Ronda Rousey might come back. Is that true? Is that going to happen? There is still 7 people to be announced for the Women's Rumble. We will have to wait and see what happens there. That was Manners' predictions for the Royal Rumble. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and please do me a favour, hit that notification bell so you can see future Pro Wrestling Weekly UK content. Thank you.